EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. It's a gain of 8. And the Eagles first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. A tight end in motion now. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Daniels starts with a pass. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
19, Tiger, 19. Get up. Go.
So trying to get the running game going. His first carry. Then he works his way past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game if they convert on fourth down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and we're going to keep this drive alive. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
On second down, it's Daniel. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And third down coming up.
Ready.
Throwing again. Daniel. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Come on, come on. Ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Cougar 19. Let go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. There's no three tight ends here on first and 10.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 35.
Here's Daniels. That one secured by the tight end. Field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the Eagles' 36-yard line.
Okay,
We'll
break.
try again here. Second and 10.
Go. Panther 11. Cowboy Dragon 60. Go.
Throwing now. Daniel. Finally taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Cowboy 80.
And a Commanders first down.
70 Timber 19.
20-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
He'll go right and find his running back. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Liking 18. Bravo 80.
A run on 1st and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Come on, set.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Finding room at the 35. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the game.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Running from the pistol with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Let's go now.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. That's Goddard in motion. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniel. He gets this one to Samuel. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he's is going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Jalen Carter getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Okay, ready?
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal.
18, run. 70, Timberwolf.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. On the run to the right. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Commanders.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Barkley. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. And in motion is Smith. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 41-yard line.
Throwing is Daniel. He'll throw it left and has his running back. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now Daniel is going to air this one out to the goal line and in. The first touchdown, Washington.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 65 yards.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Barkley, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Great.
Barkley trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they had no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a third attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
And he will score! Game on! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
This taken at the 5. Oh! Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Two. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniel. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. I'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On a run up the middle with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion,
he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. Here's first down.
Tag.
They'll stick to the ground. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Cowboy 80.
running becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
It is 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
They'll run here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Commanders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.